Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here with kind of an update. As you may have noticed, or may not have noticed, I don't know how much you pay attention, I haven't had any videos go up in almost a week now. It's been a good number of days, like 4, 5, something like that. I don't know. Time keeps on slipping into the future. So yeah, I've had a lot of technical difficulties that have been driving me insane. I have been losing my ever-loving mind. So I wanted to put this video up saying, hey, I haven't forgot, I'm not dead, the apocalypse hasn't happened, that sort of thing. We don't, like, that's none of that's happened. I'm just having a really hard time getting that. You can't see that. That's my game shelf, my system shelf, and I had a problem with the little device, that I use to keep S-Video going into my TV, because I bought a new TV, and I don't know if you know this or not, but new TVs, they suck balls when it comes to wanting to play older systems on them, because they just don't care anymore. They do not care about the old stuff, and it kind of pisses me off. Because, like, the new TV that I got has, like, 6 billion HDMI inputs, but it only has one component, and it has no composite. Well, the component, the green thing for the input can be used as yellow for composite. But I got composite, or I got component stuff in it, so I can't have both. And you can't do something like, I don't know what would be considered, you know, intelligent, and have a splitter running both in, so that you can have more than one goddamn thing attached to a TV at a time. But no, that's not a thing. And let's not even get into the exceptional argument that S-Video is better than composite, but no one seems to give two shits about S-Video. I give two shits about S-Video. I love S-Video. I did a little test video, because we tried hooking up with composite and component on a little splitter, and it kind of worked for all like 10 seconds, and then I looked at the quality and I about vomited. It's crap quality. I'm not gonna do that. No, not gonna do it. So what I'm gonna do is I got another one of these little thingies on the way. I'm gonna see if that works, or if this technology is just borked. It could be any 6 of one, half dozen the other. But this was causing what they call hum lines on the screen, specifically on the recording screen. Not as bad on the TV itself. It's noticeable on the TV, but it was bad here. So again, the quality, it makes you want to vomit. So if the new one of these works better, then that'll be fantastic. I will just pick up where we left off. I can record from the component, which is what Seiken Densetsu's on, but for the last, like, almost week, we've had just all the cables and all the systems just ripped apart from the TV, so everything had been disconnected so that we could try to reconnect it and try to find a better way to do it. Now that we've got everything reconnected and we know it's not going to work the way that I want it to, unless I get another one of these things that hopefully works, at this point we're just leaving the Xbox hooked up so that we can do that, because I'm playing everything on the Xbox. You guys know this, the older stuff on the Xbox. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. If this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna be fun. If any of you guys have any experience with this kind of crap, you know, older consoles, newer TVs. Like I said, my new TV, it has one component input, a coax input, because why the hell do we still have? No one likes coax, but it's everything. Everything uses coax. Time Warner, DirecTV, everyone. Because why do you want to have? No one liked coax. Don't. It's a pain. Anyway, so if any of you have any experience with trying to get, you know, specifically S-Video onto a newer TV, I'm looking into things. I'm keeping my options very open in case this doesn't work. The new one of these doesn't work. I'm looking at one of the home theater receiver types that have multiple inputs, specifically for S-Video in. I'd need, you know, at least I need S-Video component, and HDMI. Those are the 3 things that I need, because, you know, those are what you need. So if you know any of the, it's probably going to be an older home receiver type, because, you know, S-Video, no one cares about it anymore. But if you know a specific model number that I could look into, other than that, my next object, or my next theory is a projector. Because there are a lot of, you know, projectors that have 10 billion inputs because they're flexible for all forms of projecting technology. And I found one in particular that's got all 3 of those that I need. So I just don't want to get rid of this big-ass TV that I spent way too much money on to buy a projector. Because here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you what it is. See, that's the TV. That's the game shelf that I keep pointing to. You guys see that? So yeah, that big ass TV there, that's aggravating the bejesus out of me. So like I said, if you guys know what could possibly be done, like I said, I got one of these in. I'll know Saturday if this works. Hopefully it does, so that I don't have to put a bullet in my own brain, because that's about the level of crazy I'm at now. Because this is just pissing me off. But yeah, if you guys know, let me know. Give me some suggestions just in case. I love having backup plans. So, yeah. Yeah, until then, I'm going to go and I'm going to try to entertain myself on something not gaming related. Or at least not one of these. I've been playing the Smash Brothers demo, so I might go back to doing that. And I'll try to have some taken to Tetsu. I'll start recording again this weekend, hopefully. So, hopefully next week we can get back on to, you know, regularly scheduled programming. I might do another rant video later today because I'm just kind of in the mood to rant about something. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys informed. Till then, later, everyone.